I don't know why I started recording before I knew what this looked like. Don't mind me adjusting. Can I see myself? I see too much of myself. Is that better? I assume that's better. So, with all of my newfound free time, I've been listening to a lot of podcasts. I found this one called The Anthropocene Reviewed, or The Anthropocene. The Anthropocene. I'm gonna stop doing that before I embarrass myself more than I already have. Basically, it's just a guy reviewing different human things on a 5-star scale. It's very dramatic and descriptive writing. He's done everything from scratch-a-sniff stickers to humanity's temporal range. Yeah, that was a good episode. I tell you this because I'm going to completely and unapologetically steal this idea and review things in my own little corner of the Anthropocene. Very fitting. If you can't hear that, those are sirens. As I talk about my little corner of the Anthropocene. And I'm gonna do a very awful impression of the way John Green very sensually and dramatically reads too closely to the microphone. I reviewed Sticky Notes, Contractions, High School Chemistry Class, Ceiling Fans, Weird Al Yankovic, and Clouds. Maybe or maybe not in that order. Also, I'll put timestamps in case you want to skip around or cannot bear to hear me dramatically review Clouds or something. So, the Anthropocene. The Anthropocene. The Anthropocene. Enjoy. Now I don't know how to turn off this camera. Okay. Sticky Notes. I don't know where I would be in life if in 1968 Dr. Spencer Silver had not failed to make a super strong adhesive, instead making a very weak one that would come to be known as the sticky note. I'm greeted most mornings by these square, semi-sticky reminders, placed by me from the night before in hopes of morning me remembering something with any range of urgency. One of my favorite parts of starting any project is the planning period. With the help of this temporary stationery, I can give a physical body to each of my fleeting thoughts and organize them however I choose. Sticky notes have become one of the most vital tools for me to map out my magnificently scrambled thoughts. They give tangible control and order. Also, you can make short flip book animations with them like an old-fashioned cartoonist, and they make a great bookmark in a pinch. I give Sticky Notes 5 out of 5 stars. Contractions, as in a word or phrase that has been shortened by dropping one or more letters and replaced with an apostrophe. Not the tightening and relaxing of muscles to do the whole, baby thing. Though against official Scrabble law, I find contractions inviting and helpful. Imagine if you had to say he would not have instead of he'd have. There are more than 70 existing contractions in the English language, and nothing is stopping you from creating your own. Please, though, before submitting your formal writing, do a quick pages search for apostrophes and wipe all of your can'ts, I'ms, and wouldn't haves out. Save your y'alls and howdies for better occasions. I give Contractions 3 out of 5 stars. High School Chemistry Class. Quick clarification that this is about the class itself and not chemistry as a whole. Also, I don't mean to hurt anyone's feelings. You walk in, you sit down and look up at the board. It's probably too cold and smells like disinfectant, which is the case for most schools, but it's heightened in here for some reason. It's the last class of the day, and the only thing to look forward to about it is that your friend, the Italian exchange student, sits directly behind you. What's up, Martin? You know in your heart that you won't use any of this in your adult life, and that the credit on your transcript probably isn't worth the pain and suffering. The workload is about the same as your other core classes, but God, does it feel like more. The ill-fitting goggles and fumes from the lab will definitely give you a headache if the 15 molar mass equation worksheets don't. You give the teacher a half-hearted smile on your way out that neither of you believe is sincere. I give High School Chemistry Class 1.5 out of 5 stars. The half is for Martin. Ceiling Fans. They make everything cooler, and I'm a big fan. I give Ceiling Fans a 2.5 out of 5 stars. Weird Al Yankovic. Alfred Matthew Yankovic was born October 23, 1959. and the world shall be forever grateful. His album, Essential Weird Al Yankovic, The Best of Polka Comedy, Greatest Hits, was the first CD I ever asked for. His song, Yoda, a parody of Lola by the Kinks, was the first song I ever intentionally memorized. I went to a concert of his in 2012, and due to the absence of 3 or 4 people in the chairs in front of us, during the Gaga parody Perform This Way, Weird Al strutted down off the stage, climbs on the chairs, and makes eye contact with me. It was one of the most surreal moments of my life. A 53-year-old man playing the accordion and singing a parody of Lady Gaga. 9-year-old me almost peed myself. Thank you for being the root of my affinity for the accordion and for getting me through middle school. I give Weird Al Yankovic 5 out of 5 stars. Clouds. The shift in our thoughts from thinking clouds are made out of cotton candy to realizing they are made up of tiny water droplets and/or ice crystals is key to anyone's childhood. My apologies to anyone who still believed the former, but you're gonna have to learn sometime. The 5 main types of cloud are cumulus, stratus, cirrus, cumulonimbus, and stratonimbus. But my favorite, of course, are the giraffes, starfish, and UFOs. The average cumulus cloud can weigh more than 1,000,000 pounds, so there go all my light and fluffy metaphors out the window, though I guess that does make Chicken Little's situation a little more urgent. You often hear cloudy day, meaning a sad or gray, uneventful day. If something is cloudy, it's unsure. I'd argue that clouds are about 1,000,000 pounds sure, about 17.4 million gallons of water sure. Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, "The sky is the daily bread of the eyes." I'd have to agree, but maybe I just have my head stuck in the clouds. I give clouds 4 out of 5 stars. Thanks for watching. I hope you weren't too bored. This is already really long, so I'm gonna wrap this up right here. Let me know if you enjoyed this and if I should make more videos that actually require me to sit down and write and plan. If not, that's fine too. Take care of yourselves, and to quote Matthew, peace out, y'all. See ya on the flip side.